How do I feel about seeing Timmy Trumpet tomorrow night? Well, it's in a small venue, it's going to be a really late concert, and the whole show is general admission. This should already be better than Two Friends at the Xfinity Center, right? Music lovers and concertgoers, what is going on, and welcome back to Spotlight on Tours, where we talk all things concerts and live music. I'm your host, Jake Kelly, and this is the preview video for Timmy Trumpet's Freak Show at Big Night Live on Friday, February 23rd. As always, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my insight on this concert, what I'm going to think about it, what I'm going to think of the opening acts, what I'm going to expect out of this concert. So let's just get right into it. So right off the bat, I'm just going to say I don't listen to a ton of EDM, but Timmy Trumpet is one of, if not my favorite EDM artist. You know, he has so many big songs that are played at sporting events all the time. And outside of concerts, I'm a big sports guy. I'm majoring in sports, and I go to a ton of games. And Narco, the big song, and the Edwin Diaz walkout during the New York Mets, that song, it's played everywhere now at every single sporting event. It's like the song that you'll hear like pretty much at every game that you'll attend. Narco with Timmy Trumpet and Blaster Jacks. Timmy Trumpet's also got some other very big songs as well, such as Freaks, Another Level, few others that are escaping me, but he's a pretty big EDM artist. And you know, the fact that he's playing Big Night Live, you know, Big Night Live's a reasonably sized venue, so I think this is a pretty solid venue choice for him. Back in September, he played the Hollywood Palladium. Back when I was there, I didn't go see him, but I heard about the concert. So I think this is going to be a pretty good show. I'm expecting a lot of crazy lights, a lot of crazy production, and maybe some smoke effects I would like to see, and I'm expecting the crowd to be electric. This is a Friday night, and this crowd I'm expecting is going to be insane. And not to mention that this show is also going to be the latest concert that I've ever attended. This show doesn't even start until 9:30. So I'm guessing it's going to go until like midnight, 1 a.m. tomorrow night. The reason I feel this way is because Timmy Trumpet has 3 opening DJs, and I don't know how long his set's going to go, but he's got 3 opening DJs that he's got to get through. The first opening DJ is Rivas, and then Angelo the Kid, and then Costa. The first 2 DJs, Rivas and Angelo the Kid, I really don't know much about. I didn't really do any research in them. I don't know what kind of music they play. I don't know if they have original, like, you know, EDM mixes that they play at their gigs. Costa, the only reason I know of him is because he plays Boston venues all the time. He plays at the Grand a lot. He plays at the Memoir over at the Encore Resort and Casino. Name was escaping me for a minute. Up in Everett. He plays there quite a bit. And I think he plays like even smaller venues as well, such as Royale and like the bigger nightclub scene, nightclubs in Boston as well. So that's how I know of Costa. I've heard of Costa's name multiple times. He's hosted massive events here in the city of Boston over the past like 2 or 3 years or so. And I would think Costa does a really good job with what he does because of how many gigs he gets on repeat all the time in the city of Boston. Like he plays the same places so many times. So I think that Costa is a very solid opening act choice for Timmy Trumpet. I'm curious to see how he's going to sound. I'm curious to see what kind of music he's going to do, if he has any original mixes, because I didn't do much research on the opening acts, but I'm going to hopefully see all of them. I might not be able to see like maybe a little bit of the opening DJ. Maybe I'll end up going a little late for Rivas. We'll see what ends up happening, because when I saw Two Friends back in June with my brother, we got there for the second DJ, and we were in the lawn. Xfinity Center is a massive venue, and, you know, it's just, it kind of took away from, like, the whole experience, because, like, you know, just having, like, a DJ playing, like, quiet music with, like, no lights as an opening act for, like, a big EDM group, EDM artist, it wasn't good, you know? I thought Two Friends, their set was okay, but I just think an EDM concert doesn't belong at a venue at that capacity, like Xfinity Center. I just don't think that a concert for that particular genre, EDM, electronic dance music, I just don't think that an EDM show belongs at a venue like Xfinity Center. So that's why I already think right off the bat and pray, fingers crossed, that Timmy Trumpet is already going to be a million times better than when my brother and I saw Two Friends back in June. Anyway, y'all, I think it's going to be a really fun time at this concert tomorrow night. I may or may not stream at the show, depending on if I have good service in the venue. Maybe I'll take a few videos outside the venue. Maybe I'll do some fan interviews, etc., etc. We'll see what I end up doing with that. I don't know how well that's going to work at a concert like Timmy Trumpet at 9:30 on a Friday night, if it's going to be like a late night concert, because this is not your typical, 7 o'clock concert with the opening acts that the headliner ends at like 10:30, 11. This isn't going to be like that. So I'm going to be really curious to see how this goes. And plus the whole concert is 21 plus. So this is the first concert that I've gone to that is solely 100% 21 plus. So I'm curious to see how it's going to end up happening. But let me know what you think. That's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you can follow this channel at Spotlight on Tour Show below on Instagram. And thank you so much for watching. I'm Jake Kelly. And until next time, rock on.